everyone, long time no see. It's been 3 weeks. So just so you know, I haven't been feeling well. I guess I'll explain everything as soon as as I'm doing my makeup. But just wanted to tell you, I tried out, because I'm not feeling well, I decided not to work on the Fantasy Makers neon collection, even though it's not neon, it's more of a glittery, shimmery collection. So I decided to do this, and I decided to try out my new Believe Beauty. I put on the Radiant face primer. Even though it is shimmery, it didn't leave my face looking shimmery. Well, I don't know. Didn't leave my face looking shimmery. Usually when I use those, my face does look kind of dewy. So I don't know, maybe it is in the light. And I just used my Believe Beauty foundation, and I used the white primer. Now I'm gonna try the new Vine, but I'm gonna use that as a base color because, you know, we've tried these before and we know they're not good. Okay. Gonna try the Believe Beauty, the new Lovestruck, and I'm gonna go into that pretty rosy color right here. It's metallic. I'm just gonna pat it on for now. In the edges. Now I'm going to go into that middle pretty color, that pretty rosy burgundy-ish, berry-ish color. A lot of fallout. Pretty though. Wow. It's intense. It's very pigmented, that's for sure. I'm going to go in with that middle color, that very shimmery middle color. That's a little intense. Like a little bit too dark. I'm going to put the Anastasia's, it's the highlighting pencil. Just to tone that down because that's too dark. That helped. Alright. And I'm using the new brushes as well. I'm gonna go back into that color. Now this is like an eyeliner eyebrow brush, but I'm just using it right now for the inner corners. So, like I said, I think today I might try something different. As I'm putting on my makeup, I'll be talking. Since I already did one side, I'll start on the other side. Sometimes I need to really focus on what I'm doing, so it makes it hard for me to talk while I do this. But about 3 weeks ago, my family decided they wanted pizza. And not really crazy about the pizza here, but they decided to go to a pizzeria that they like. Not really, well, we don't really have pizzerias here like we do in New York. But you know, it's a restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant, and anyway, so my family, they order it, and it is swimming in grease. And so I took a paper towel and started drenching that pizza in, you know, to get that oil out. And I was sick all night long. I was so sick. I was so dehydrated by the morning. No, I was weak for 2 days. So I had wanted to do the video that Monday or Tuesday, but I was really, really sick. And then we were told pretty much almost at the last minute that we had the fire inspectors coming. And I was really not up for the cleaning, but I had to do it. We just tried to make the house decent for them. So we were doing that for the next 2 days, and it's like I feel like, you know, I was so happy that I had no appointments. You know, I had finished finding the collection, and I just wanted to rest. But I couldn't. I was sick, and then I had to clean the house. So, you know, me and the kids, we got the house ready for the inspectors, and they didn't even come in. They're supposed to, I mean, God forbid there was a fire and there was a malfunction. They're supposed to check all the sprinklers and make sure that the sprinklers are okay. All they did was, my husband, we put the dogs in the only bathroom that didn't have a sprinkler. My husband brought out the extinguishers. They have to check the fire extinguishers and the sprinklers, and they didn't do that. My son was upset, but I said I don't care, because I knew my brother was coming the following weekend. The inspectors came on Friday, and I knew that my brother was coming the following weekend, so, you know, I wanted the house to be as spotless as we could make it. You know, we all have back problems, so it just gave us a head start. But I really wanted that week. I'm just putting black liquid liner. This is the Sexy Boost. I'm not sure if they discontinued. I think it's on sale. It's discontinued. Trying to get rid of it. But I usually use this with my videos mostly, and it's lasted me a while. It's from Physicians Formula. But anyway, I really wanted that week to relax, but I spent 2 days just completely feeling dehydrated. I couldn't do nothing. So basically, I've just been crocheting. Using this, I put 2 coats of each when I do my videos, because they make my lashes look nice and full. So anyway, so tried to rest up on the weekends, and then of course, you know, I had to start getting the house ready for my brother. And you know, because I can only do like so much in a day. It's not like I could clean my house in one day. So I pretty much just have to like section it out. Each day do one thing, and you know, do something different another day, and something different another day. You know, on top of that, my body's in pain from the arthritis, and So that's what was going on for 2 weeks that I didn't do a video. And then the third week, I was just so sick and tired of all the fighting, all the stuff going on, you know, after what happened to George Floyd. You know, people are saying they don't know how we've been regressing into racism. I thought that was, you know, that was like over. But it seems that in the internet age, you have more people, you know, being stupid and coming out with their racism. And why is it more prevalent now? Why is it more open now? Simple answer, Trump. He's a racist, and that encourages all the racists out there to come out. What was bothering me though was just the fighting. I was really in a bad way last week emotionally. I was in such a bad way, and that's why I just, you know, decided to just show you all the crochet I've been doing. I've just been crocheting like crazy, and it is a meme that says yarn is cheaper than therapy. I guess buying the yarn can be just as bad. But I was just in a really bad way last week because of all the fighting, and it just, I mean, even my daughter was affected. If you don't say Black Lives Matter, then you're part of the problem. And then people started, you know, just really going all out and posting, you know, Black Lives Matter. And then they were saying, you're just following a trend. You don't really mean it. I mean, this is how it was just going on and on. It was like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. This is what, you know, was going on the internet. So you say something, they had something to say, you know, people, social justice warriors. And, you know, if you didn't say something, you were part of the problem. So it was just really getting to me. It was just really, really just emotionally getting to me. And then you had minorities going against other minorities. They were attacking Shrinkle, Amy from Sugar Pill. They had, at first I didn't get what was going on, but then it was some sort of a hashtag pull up or shut up where they were challenging all the makeup companies to show what they've been doing for the you know, Black community, and all the makeup company I was following were doing it. You know, they were talking about how they hired all of these minorities, and, you know, and so they were all just talking about how they support the Black community. And Amy just posted a picture of, you know, she hired, her hires are all minorities as well, you know, Black, white, Asian, you know, Hispanic. And she was being attacked by some people were attacking her, saying she was exploiting. I'm like, I'm a little bit confused. Isn't that what they challenged them to do? I felt so bad for Amy. You know, she kept trying to do right, and she, no matter what she did or said, she was being attacked. And she finally just took down. She would put a new post and just trying to do better. And, you know, one person threatened to burn down her factory. With all the looting that's been going on, which is horrible, you know, that was something horrible to say. She, you know, she came back and said she didn't mean literally. She meant canceling her, you know. I felt so bad for her. It's like she was trying really, you know, trying hard to do, you know, what's right and trying to do what was asked of her. I felt so bad for her. So it just, like, that morning just really, it just, I felt like that was a straw that broke the camel's back. I felt so bad. And, you know, all minorities have felt, you know, prejudice. You know, you shouldn't make one minority feel bad, you know. It just really, I felt so bad. And I was going to quit therapy. I haven't been to therapy. I could have did phone therapy, but I didn't want to. I was just crocheting, crocheting, crocheting. That was my downtime. That was my me time. That's what made me feel better. And I'm so glad I didn't cancel my therapy. And I went on Monday to therapy, you know, and just talked about my feelings and, you know, felt a little bit better. And so, you know, that was what I have been going through for the past 3 weeks. I just really was just I think just everything's just getting to me, man. Just everything. And you know, and then on top of that, I kept, every time Wet and Wild would post, oh, buy this neon collection, it would just infuriate me because they didn't make that easy. And they did it again, by the way. I'm not complaining about it this time because they just took the metallic palette and put a new cover, the Love is Love cover with the rainbow. But right now you can only get it at Walgreens. It's not on their site either. It's like they're really not learning from their mistakes. But every time they did it, I would tell them, you know, that's not right. Stop telling people to do this if they can't find it. And then, of course, you have your immature people butting in when I wasn't even talking to them and just, you know, insulting me and talking down to me. Oh, leave them alone. I found it. You know, and I just, you know, so between like everything that was just getting to me. And you know, and I finally just told them, you know me, I'll stand up for myself. I just told them off. And by the way, this is how I do my makeup all the time. You're watching me do my makeup, except that which takes me a good hour. But you know, I didn't do the foundation in front of you guys. I just did that before, like I always do. But this is my process. So anyway, so you know, I stood up for myself. I told them, you know, this is between me and When and While I wasn't talking to you, mind your business, you know, that type of thing. So, you know, and on top of that, I posted something on a yarn page because, you know, it's called Planned Pooling, and basically it's yarns. This is what I do. This is my eye cream. Oh, I haven't done eyeliner yet. I guess I'll have to do that in a minute. And the administrator has issues, I noticed. And she said something to me before, and I just let it, you know, it was stupid, but whatever. It's her her page, her rules. But she, you know, she like kind of, that's not playing pooling. Everybody else was like, oh wow, that's really nice. I added a color. Because I am OCD myself in a way. And yeah, that did not cover my, yeah, let me try a different concealer. And it's like, said if you added a color, it's not playing pooling. Even if you use a pooling yarn. If you are a crocheter, all there you have to create a pooling yarn. It was a striped yarn. That's why it's called planned pooling. You have to plan it with it's a lot of hard work. But once you get the hang of it, you just love it. And it wasn't even, it's striping yarn. Not all striped yarns work. Not all variegated yarns work. You need a variegated yarn to do planned pooling. And so I was like, what is she talking about? I added a color, but it's not planned pooling, even though I didn't use a pooling yarn. I used a striping yarn. So you really have to plan it. I just added a color because it didn't have purple in it. And I was like, oh no, I gotta add the purple to it. And it's coming out really pretty. And people were complimenting me. But the administrator was like, had to come out and make that stupid, unnecessary comment. So it was just like, I was in a bad way. And I'm glad that I had my... I'm glad that I had my therapy session. Yeah, so I wasn't doing too good. I'm still like just tired of it all. This week, I know I had an appointment on Monday, and there were things I was doing, like taking care of, like all day Tuesday I was taking care of things I needed to be taken care of, and some of that spilled over onto Wednesday because I didn't get to finish everything. And then I wrapped my nails, but because I haven't wrapped my nails in so long, I forgot how to do it perfectly. So it's kind of a little messy. It's not right. But basically, my nails have been growing, even though I'm not wrapping them. They've been growing pretty decent. This one, well, this one's really like getting in the way of things when when I'm on the phone, and you know. So I'm looking for my white liner for inside my eyes, and I can't find it. I guess I'll just use the a beige one. I don't want to poke my eye out, so I wasn't going to talk for that one. But anyway, you know, just my nails, I've been trying to put like coconut oil in my hair a lot, and I don't know if it's that because I'm not really dipping them in there like I used to. I just pour it on my palm, but my nails have been growing. I mean, this one chips sometimes, this one chips sometimes, this one sometimes, this one, this one, and this one. Sometimes they chip. This one was really, really long, and I'm saying I should cut it so that, you know, because it was starting to hurt when I hit things. I should cut it and then wrap it. It was already starting to break in one of the corners, and I think I went to go turn on the light, and it hit against the wall, and it finally broke off. And so I'm like, okay, I was questioning, should I wrap my nails? Shouldn't I? I said, well, I bought this stuff, I might as well use it. But when that happened, I was like, let me wrap it. But I really did not do a good job. I forgot to buff the nail first, so it could be a little bit rough. Anyway, but I didn't even wrap this one because this one is my only hard nail, and I said, why even bother? I just put the gel on it, and then the rest I put the fiber. I finished all my silk wrap on this hand, and then I used my fiber wraps as I finished all my silk wrap for this, just trying to finish up what I have. And then I put the bio set resin, and then on top of that I put a thin layer of the gel, and then you use the gel activator. But I've really didn't do the greatest job. Usually you have to buff your nail down to get off any ridges, and one of them I felt smooth, but then when I put on the nail polish it looked awful. But so I was trying to fix that this morning. But yeah, they've just been growing. I mean, they chip, but they were still a decent length. So I mean, even though they chip a little bit on the corners, they're still a decent length. So I was like wondering if I even need to wrap them, but I said let me wrap them after this one broke. So basically, this week I've just been taking care of things like doing my pills, wrapping my nails, and just stuff that I wanted to do for me before I did my video. Then yesterday I had an appointment for my daughter, and so now that they're opening up clinics, it's mandatory that you wear a mask. So they gave me a mask, but it's hard to breathe in those things. I get my anxieties about breathing. So that's what's been going on. And then I was thinking about doing my video before, but I'm still so exhausted. So I'm using this cream blush. Not bad, not bad. You just have to put extra on it, I notice. And so finally, I have nothing to do today. I might do groceries later on in the evening, but for now I just wanted to, do a video. I haven't done one a makeup video in about 3 weeks. But one more thing that I did, and you could see now. So I wanted to try out this beach hair. It's called I've heard other companies, but I get from Beauty Love Planet, and I wanted to try it out. And I put it on when my hair was, did I put it on when my hair was wet, or it was towel dried or whatever. I'm trying to use this highlighter. Liquid highlighters are not the best for me. But anyway, it looked nice when you first put it on. But I don't know, it dried out my hair so bad the next day. And I've been using like thick conditioners in my hair, leave-in conditioners in my hair, and my hair, I don't know what that thing did to my hair, just dried it out really bad. And my hair only looks nice now after I wash it. So I washed my hair Wednesday night because I was thinking about doing the video for Thursday morning, and that didn't happen. I was just so tired. I didn't want to be rushing. I knew I had that appointment, and so now my hair looks horrible. It only looks good, like I said, the day after you wash it, because I wash my hair at night, and I don't blow dry my hair. I just put leave-in conditioners, and it's doing it again. It's putting the black on. That's why I like the Bretman Rock mascara because it doesn't say it's waterproof, but it kind of acts like a barrier. But it's still doing it. So anyway, I was just too tired. I know I had the appointment, and I didn't want to be rushing, through my video. So I decided to do it today, and my hair looks fried. It doesn't look good. I just put a roller in it, hoping it helps. I just took a little bit more for my nose. And then I woke up feeling sick to my stomach. But I really, really wanted to do this today. So that's why I just woke up feeling sick to my stomach, because quite honestly, I haven't really been taking care of myself. I've just been so frustrated. So because of this COVID-19, even though they opened up the clinics, it's still like she needed new glasses. Her glasses broke 3 weeks ago, but she wasn't allowed to get new glasses until yesterday. It had to be 2 years to the day. And so a lot of the eyeglass places are closed, and she got her prescription, and we had a hard time. We went to 2 places, and they said only one person at a time. What bothers me is that there was nobody in there. They were talking to someone outside, and my daughter could have been looking at frames. And so we had some. There was no chair. They don't let you sit inside anymore. And my arthritis starts kicking in, and we went to another place. They were closed. I just went to get just a small grocery, and when we got back there was a huge line outside. And I was, you know what? Forget it. Just forget it. I'm not. I can't stand on that line, so I'm still having trouble getting her glasses. So yeah, this is just crazy with everything that's happening, and I guess I'm just tired. I'm just really, really tired emotionally, and just tired. It's just all just taking its toll on me. Oh, so that lady, that administrator who was telling me that that's not plant pooling, so that I would not respond, she cut off all commenting. That just gnawed at me. I could have private messaged her, but I didn't feel like it. I was just tired. I'm just tired. Tired of all the fighting out there. Anyway, so that's what just had me, just emotionally, just a wreck. So I'm using the Believe Beauty loose powder right now. So that's what's been going on with me. So I'm just going to use my Milani It's their old flash lip pencils. And the flash lip gloss. I love these. So my hair is, I wanted to do it yesterday, and I tried moisturizing it last night as much as possible, but you know, it's just still all dried out. I like my hair to look perfect for my videos. Look, it didn't even really do much, that curler. I put gel and it didn't even really, maybe I should have did it last night. I just did some deep moisturizing into my hair leave-in, and I think it was the Cantu. I like Cantu. So yeah, it's just really, really dried out. And it was ever since I used that spray. I don't know what that spray did to my hair. I mean, it looks pretty when you first do it, but you know, then your hair just comes out like this. And like I said, I use my thick conditioners, I use leave-in conditioner, I use the coconut oil, and it's still pretty dried out. But anyway, so that's what's been going on with me for the past couple of weeks. You know, and I just wanted to do this for you. I might do the second one next week before I get started on the Fantasy Makers. And because I just really wanted to concentrate. I woke up feeling sick to my stomach because I'm really not taking care of myself. I've just been eating whatever these past few weeks. I've just been out of it. I've not been feeling well at all emotionally, and I really need to start taking care of myself. I had doctor's appointment, which were over the phone, and they wanted to run tests, but my insurance, as usual, is refusing to pay for the tests, and they're usually a couple of $1,000s. I think it was $500 to get a heart monitor or something. He just wanted to see how my heart was doing. They wanted to do a stress test. I think that was $1,500. So my insurance is just refusing to pay for anything. And yet they raised the insurance because of this COVID-19 situation. I heard that testing, they cover the testing 100%. So I guess because they've been covering the testing, they, you know, they raised everybody's insurance, and yet they're giving a hard time about taking care of things that are necessary. Testing. So, you know, that's going on with that. I really just need to get back to taking care of myself. I'm just loving carbs. I don't know. I take what's it called? It's chromium picolinate. It's supposed to curb your appetite for carbs, but I've just been craving them for like a year and a half since my surgery, and I actually ran out and I'm not craving it, so that's kind of weird. You know, but you know, my doctor said when you're under a lot of stress, you do crave carbs. So I just really need to start taking care of myself better and eat better, because I have a really bad stomach ache right now. But you know, I was feeling well enough to do this video. I just didn't want to get into the glitter and the shimmer. I just wanted to do my Believe Beauty. So anyway, I love you guys, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye.